Youghal Fisheries is a community coastline industry on the south coast of Ireland, based in the Blackwater estuary. Fishing has long been at the heart of community life in Youghal, producing and maintaining almost everything needed for working on the sea. Traditional skills associated with fishing were handed down through generations of families.
The quay here should be full of boats. Even down the Mel Dock, there'd be three abreast down the Mel Dock, going all the way up along there. Like, you couldn't believe the amount of boats. Till you see the old pictures, and then you can imagine. The blessing of the boats in that time. Like then, I don't know, when you see the old pictures, the dock would be full of boats. The quays there'd be thousands down the quay, you could say, at that time, because the whole of Youghal was based on fishing back then.
Today, many local families maintain a particular pride in their fishing heritage that once employed 2,500 men.
You're running a skill, like, and it was a skill. We took fierce pride in it altogether, like they done. And it was serious work, because you had to get this right, because otherwise the nets wouldn't go out right. So that was your first thing, and then you'd be then about mountain nets, and your father would show you, and then he'd pass down about the mending as well, because he'd show you, first of all, you start off with a half mesh. He'd show you to do a half mesh, then a full mesh, and after that then you'd learn how to big holes or put in patches into the nets.
Fish were caught on a daily basis and sold to local restaurants, while mussels were dredged by the old bridge. Leftover mackerel was sold on the street at Meat Shambles Lane, wrapped in newspaper.
It was a hard life. It wasn't easy, it was hard. There could be weeks there'd be nothing there, like, and a big family there, and you'd be depending on fishing, like. There were very hard times, I can tell you that. And remember, but there was good times as well. Families were closer together or whatever, like, because we were all involved in the fishing.
The industry changed during the mid-1900s, with fishing methods evolving to drift net fishing. These large cotton nets were made and repaired on the quays. In later years, these nets were made of nylon plastic. Ongoing changes in fishing regulations in recent decades have forced many families out of business or required them to find additional employment, and today only a few boats remain on the Irish Fleet Register. The European Union's Common Fisheries Policy was created in order to share fish stocks in European waters, with the focus being placed on protecting the sustainability of fish stocks.
To be honest, I'd say I'd feel a small bit bitter about things, because the fishing as our culture, and it was the culture of Youghal, is after being practically done away with a stroke of a pen.
Under the CFP, Irish fishermen get a quota of 15%, despite Ireland's position on the continental shelf and having the richest fish source. 85% goes to European vessels.
Definitely they could have left drifting, the ordinary drifting inside. They might stop the boats from outside, I can understand that, because there was miles upon miles of nets. But all they were fishing inside in the harbour was 8 nets.
While inshore fishermen were curtailed in an effort to save depleting fish stocks, the legacy of the move has seen the demise of the local fishing industries that once created employment and, more crucially, provided a healthy and trusted food source. It remains to be seen if the proud tradition of fishing families in Youghal will survive, and if this once great indigenous industry can ever return to its former glory.
It was handed down from generation to generation. Traditional families, the Murphys, the Bottomers, the Hennessy's, the Ellops, Healy's, the Mangans. And I know on my own happened, so they'd like to see it back. That you could hand it down, that you could go out and make a drift again.